morning and welcome to Episode 7 of Netherwood TV on the Friday the 23rd of October. I'm Jake and I'm head boy.
And I'm Lucy, head girl.
In today's episode we will hear from Mr. Harper.
We also have an important message from Mrs. Wright.
As well as hearing some announcements from Year 8 and Year 9 students.
Let's head over to Mr. Harper who has a short message for everyone.
Good morning everyone, welcome to Netherwood TV. Just a message to conclude the end of the half term from not only me but all members of staff at Netherwood. Obviously this has been a very interesting half term and one which we've never experienced before. I think everybody in school, both yourselves and staff, have dealt with everything admirably, and you really are a credit to Netherwood. I put a message out to staff earlier last week saying that although we'd had lots of challenging circumstances, that each one of you are incredibly special and that I appreciate every bit of effort and every contribution you all make to Netherwood. Certainly when you get to the end of this year and get to the end of your time at Netherwood, you'll make everybody proud, and we're obviously here to help you be the most rounded and successful young people we possibly can. So from me, from the SLT, from all members of staff at Netherwood, thank you for such an amazing first half term. Enjoy your break and do please stay safe and adhere to COVID regulations, but have a break, come back refreshed, and we look forward to seeing you after half term so we can have another fantastic run up to Christmas and hopefully have lots of fun and learn lots of new exciting things in the process. You have a very good day and a good half term. Bye.
Now on to some notices from Miss Kershaw and Mr. Batchelor in Year 8.
The FA Cup attendance draw has now come to a close and we are pleased to announce that the winners of attendance this term are JFI.
Very well done to this form, and I hope you enjoyed your well-deserved form party yesterday. Also, well done to EBR, who were close runners-up.
Moving on to individual rewards now, and a massive congratulations to Ruby S, who has racked up a whopping 207 achievement points this term.
This is a fantastic achievement, and a prize is on its way to you, Ruby. Keep up the brilliant work.
The Year 8 team would also like to say a massive well done to many students who have done brilliantly this half term. From amazing exam results and participation in lessons, to your polite and well-mannered attitude around school.
We are focused on so many students in the year group, and Mrs. Kershaw is so proud of your achievements so far. Please know that your hard work doesn't go unnoticed.
Mrs. Kershaw and Mr. Batchelor would like to wish the whole of Year 8 a very restful week off, and we are looking forward to seeing you back in school refreshed and raring to go after half term.
It's time to hear from Miss Waits, who has some important information to share with us all.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to talk to you today about a few updates regarding Microsoft Teams and homework. So hopefully by now in your form time you've had a run through from your form tutor about how you can access Microsoft Teams should you be off and self-isolating. So there's an important distinction between being off and self-isolating for 14 days and being off with a general illness, okay? So if you're off with a general illness, then you're too ill to work and you're not in school, but you will hopefully be back in school quicker than you would be if you were having to self-isolate. If you have to self-isolate because you test positive for COVID or because you have symptoms, then that's different, okay? Your work will be set by your teachers on Microsoft Teams. Hopefully you've got a sticker with your login information and how to get logged on. If not, please do come and find me because I can get you some replacements should you need them. Hopefully also you've had a bit of a run through as to how to get on and get access, etc. If you forget anything that your form tutor has told you, all of this information can be found on the Home Learning tab on the school website. There's an instructional guide for students and for parents as to how you can access your work and log on. Also, because the government have said that we have to monitor how you're doing when you're off self-isolating with symptoms and you've been set work, we can check to see if you've accessed the work, and obviously you can hand in the work via Teams back to your teacher, okay? So we can check to see how much of that work you are completing, and please expect a phone call home from your teacher or your student manager if that work isn't getting done. Finally then, I just wanted to mention homework. To make the systems easier, we've decided not to use Show My Homework anymore, and now we're setting all staff members setting homework on Microsoft Teams. So when you log into Microsoft Teams, you can go to assignments, you can see all your classes that you have in your timetable in your normal week, and on that class, that teacher will set your homework via Microsoft Teams. So we'll no longer be using Show My Homework for homework. I hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions, please come and find me. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you for that, Miss Wade.
We are now going to hand you over to Mr. Utley, who has a few messages for his year group.
Hello Year 11, this is just a message for you. Obviously we had our assembly on Tuesday, so we went through our celebrations and things then. Just linking to that assembly, I just want to remind you that those careers booklets that we discussed with Miss Charles in the assembly need to be in today. So if you've not handed those in yet, can you please pass them to myself or Miss Charles if she's coming round school, or drop them by the careers area during your lunchtime. I just want to take this opportunity to say what a fantastic start to the year it's been. You've all been absolutely brilliant, resilient, really come back with that right attitude for learning. We need that to continue, please, next half term. Obviously, if teachers have sent you away with some tasks, revision, any booklets or reading to have a look at over half term, please have a go at that. And remember to access anything you can on Teams, and make sure you can access Teams. If you've got any problems with that, please get in touch and let me know via email. All that's left for me to say is from myself and Miss Atkin, we hope you have a great, safe half term, and we'll look forward to welcoming you all back when we return after this half term.
Next up, we have some messages from Mrs. Wharton for the students in Year 9.
The form with the highest CS points for this week, and also the highest CS points overall for this half term, is R and O.
Also, not surprisingly with all those CS points, the happiest form in Year 9 and the winner of this week's SLT challenge is RNO.
The students with the highest number of CS points in Year 9 is Ryan L. Well done.
And the winners of the FA Cup for this half term is LAL, who enjoyed their form party this week.
Miss Wharton and Mr. Coulson would like to wish everyone a happy half term.
Mrs. Headley is up next with this season's first recommended read.
Hi everyone, Mrs. Headley here. Now for you Year 7s who are new, you'll not have seen my book reviews before. Every half term I do a book review, so it's my book review today. For all you others that know me of old, well here I am. And I will say my famous catchphrase at the end, and I know you'll be waiting for that. All right, so my book review this half term is a new book that's out by Michael Rosen. Now you might know Michael Rosen. He's been in the news recently because he was very, very poorly with the coronavirus and is still suffering really because of it. And he wrote Going on a Bear Hunt, and you should all remember that, I hope, because it's a wonderful children's book. Anyway, Michael Rosen, while he's been off, has written a book called Macbeth United. And yes, it is based on Macbeth. And the story is basically, I mean, he hasn't got people going around killing kings or anything like that. Not that I'm giving a kind of spoiler there with that one. Year 8 know all about it. But basically, he's kind of put the Macbeth, the play, Shakespeare's play Macbeth, into a kids' football team, and his mother is the Lady Macbeth, the pushy mother, and the three witches are these agents that are kind of flocking round trying to say that Macbeth's a better player than he is. Anyway, my book recommendation, and I've ordered it, so it should be coming, I'm hoping, half term, so I'm going to look at it, is Macbeth United by Michael Rosen. I think it's only available in hardback at the moment, but I'm sure it'll be out in paperback soon. All right, everybody, so that's my book recommendation. So all there is for me to say is have a super half term, everyone. It's been a really hard one. You've worked very hard, and have a good rest and recharge those batteries. Bye.
The PE department have been impressed with a number of you all this half term and would like to share their star performance with you all.
In Year 7, Mason H and Millie T. Year 8, Titus K and Lily Rose Y. Year 9, Bailey H and Maddie W. And Year 10, Christopher G and Amber H.
You have all been nominated for having a positive attitude in PE, always bringing the correct kit and completing all tasks to the best of your ability. Well done, everyone. Now on to some general school news and reminders and student shout-outs.
Your teachers have sent in names of students they think deserve a special mention this week.
Miss Oates would like to give a huge shout out to her Year 11 dance class who worked so hard during their assessment this week. She's extremely proud of you all.
Miss Capel would like to give a shout out to her form for being awesome when they want to be. She would also like to say well done to Thomas, Molly, Grace R and Matthew in 7S LST for doing super duper well in lessons, Ruby, Rosie and Erin in 8JFI for constantly doing great work, Temperance in 8NSM for producing fabulous work on pyramids of numbers, and 9KRH for being a lovely happy class even when we have to do equations in physics.
Instrument lessons for students starting guitars, drums, keyboards, pianos, bass guitar and ukulele will start the second week after half term.
Piano and keyboard lessons will be on Mondays, drums will be on Wednesdays and guitar, bass guitar and ukulele will be on Thursdays. All timetables will come out on Tuesday after half term. If any students want to be added to the list, they need to email Ms Smith on the email on screen now as a matter of urgency.
After half term, we will return to school on a week B, so remember to look at your week B timetable.
Thank you for watching Netherwood TV. We hope you have had a good half term and we will see you in November for the next episode.